And yeah, welcome to Funkykit, and we're live at the Maker Faire, Hong Kong 2017. And for this session, we're going to be doing the hard tube bending techniques. Okay, let's begin. So what we're going to be doing now is we've got the heat gun. So this is the heat gun, and we also have some hardware bits which we need, and also the rubber silicone. So what we're going to do is, if you look at the bottom right hand corner, you'll see the action camera. It's in the hand right here. So I'm going to be doing some bending techniques and some modeling information, and then we're going to expand to a bigger screen. So when we do the modeling, we're going to expand to the bigger screen. So let's begin. All right. Okay. So let's switch over. So you guys can see my action camera right now, and what we're going to be doing is taking one of these. This is a heat gun, a 1600 watt heat gun, which you need. Anything lower, you probably won't be able to bend tubes that much. They are bigger wattage ones. There's a 1800 watts and also a 2000 watt heat gun. Up to you, but I think the 1600 is more than enough. These cost from the hardware store not that much, probably around about maybe $50, $60 or less even. So what else do we need? We also need one of these. This is a silicon fitting insert. We call it a silicon insert. Hold on the camera. Okay, so this is a silicon insert. This is what you need, and this then fits into the hard tubes. Alright, so this one actually fits the 16mm outer diameter and 12mm inside. So I'll give you an example. This is a pre-cut tube. I'm going to put that in here, see how snug it fits. Okay. Right there. And what we need then is to heat a section of the tube so that it becomes pliable and soft, and then you can bend the tubes. Before we do that, let's also go through the other equipment you need. This is a tube shaver, right? So when you cut the tubes, here you go, just a tube cutter. You need one of these, or you can get some big cutters, but these are fine. And these actually fit inside this like that, and you can tighten it up and then kind of twist and turn. So here's an example. We're going to do some tube cutting. So you measure up the tube and you cut this. So tighten it up so the blade actually kind of nicks the first part of the tube and twist it. Twist it. See what I'm doing now right now. Twist, tighten, twist, tighten, then twist, until the tube actually kind of cuts, and then you see how easy that is. The tube is cut. What we need to do then, because the tube is cut, it's got quite rough edges in the tube itself, in outer tube and inner tube. So you get the tube inner shaver to shave the hard bits off, and then this is the outer. You've got inner tube shaving and outer tube shaving. Right, next then, what you need to do is to get one of these tube angle fittings, kind of, what do you call these, Wayne?
Anglers?
I think they're called templates, right? Yeah, so you can actually then, when the tube becomes pliable, you can then do the 90 degree. So this is a 90 degree one, right there, and you also have 135 angle right there. So obviously when you do your tube bending, measure up the tubes so that it fits, measure up the tube so it fits your build. Then you get the tube cutter to cut the tubes in shape. Once you have that, then get the tube shaver, the inner shaver and outer shaver to shape your tube so that it comes nice. smooth. This is important because when you put that into compression fittings, if it's rough edges, it actually then it could damage the O-rings in your compression fittings. So what you need is to make sure that the inner and the outer tube edges are shaved off so nice and smooth. But okay, so we have the inner insert. This is a silicone insert, so you just put that in there, and actually fits there nice and snug. All right. So I have a confession to make. I've been told that the maximum wattage on the power supply at this fair is only 500 watts. This is a 1600 watt heat gun, so I don't think I'll be able to use this right now. So what I've done is I'll show you the techniques of how to to bend the tubes in the shape, in the sense that if this is really live and hot, you need to do this. Basically, you need just to turn about about an inch away from the heat gun. So about that kind of distance. So imagine this is going to be really hot when you plug in the power, and you're going to be like twisting the tube so that it becomes pliable. Remember, look, I'm doing this, rotating the tube so it heats all the way through on either side, all around the tube itself. So once you do this, hopefully you'll be able to use the the torque and the tube itself to bend it, and then once you have the bends, you can then put that on a nice degree and twist it that way. Alright, these are some pre-bended tubes I've done, so that's 90 degree. Okay. And we also have the 360, but it's actually 180. It's a 180, right? It's a 180. So this is not kind of a rounded one. You can see it's there, 90 degree, and then another short 90 degree. So this is quite a nice bend you could do. Otherwise, there's another one. This is a 180 kind of more umbrella shape, right? So we've got an umbrella handle. It's quite nice. And then just your regular kind of 90 degree bends here. So this one has, if you notice, a bend here 90 degrees, and then a bend another 90 degrees this way. So you have like two bends in this one. One bend here, one bend here. So this one is good for fitting CPU blocks, because you get the tight angles. And I want to show you the this one. Oops, sorry, camera. This one is a kind of pre-assembled water block, CPU water block with some nice bends. Right, so you see that there? This is a nice 90 degree bend here, 180, and then there's one here, and then it goes up like that. So we'll be fitting this there into our iStream build. So CPU block, nice. I'm thinking, shall we plug this in? Better not, right? It'll blow, please. So unfortunately, I won't be able to demonstrate live heated tube bending, but as I explained before, we wanted to show you the techniques. Again, this becomes very hot when you plug in, so do be careful. I recommend wearing gloves. And once you put the silicone insert into the tube, then again, I think it's good to put the silicone tube right the way through. So right the way through, so that you have this kind of technique right here. So you have two silicone insert at both ends. Again, this becomes really hot, and with this, you should be able to then kind of use the rubber insert on both ends and just twist it like this, like a split roast. A split roast. So about an inch away from the tip of the heat gun, so you can twist it. As soon as you feel a little give, then you can twist, kind of bend it slowly, a little bit of bend. You can push it, use your thumbs because you're only hitting this section here. You're only hitting this area right there to get the bend, the soft, you know, the PETG tube to kind of give this area here. So these two areas right here by the thumb becomes hard. It's already hard. So you just kind of give a little bend. You can feel a give, just start to bend it. And once you have that little bend, then start to bend, you get your template there. And it's just kind of twist and bend it around. The next bit is alright. That's basically it for tube bending. Unfortunately, I can't show you the live heated one because they only have a 500 watt allowance on our booth. Alright, now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fit the water block which we had into our ice stream. Okay, so give us a sec while we do that. You probably might get some things all over the place, so let's move these out of the way.
Microphone.
Right, so the aim is to fit this CPU water block right here into our processor socket. So I've done some pre-bending on our tubes right here. You can see that there's a 90 degree. It's not dirty. It's just some of the opaque, what do you call it? The opaque pastel stuff. So we got the 90 degree here, and then also we got the 180 already kind of figured on the water block. So obviously a bit of thermal paste on the processor, and then we're gonna put this water block onto the motherboard itself. Now, obviously I don't have a processor anymore, and the whole reason why is I'm using the processor to stream live to you guys. Alright, so I just want to demonstrate that this then goes how you want it. So I've got the CPU water block. Obviously you need to make sure that it's nice and snug. And then I'm gonna get my fittings, put it on each corner of the CPU water block. So I've got these washers. Yep, the washers go here on each corner of the CPU water block, like so. Very tight, as with most PCs. You just have nimble fingers. Alright, so that's it. Now for some springs. Springs. There's springs on each corner. And now we tighten the CPU water block onto these mounts. If you noticed, I'm doing one on each block, in each corner. Just tighten up. Alright, so that's in nice and tight. What we need to do then is because we already pre-measured the tubes, what we gotta do is put the tube into the rest of the mounts. So we're just gonna tighten it. This here. And this one already has that connector, so we just put that then into here. Alright, so I think we're good. And a good way to measure and make sure that the tubes fit nice is to get a torch and find out whether the actual end of the tube sits inside the compression fitting. So I'm going to get our torch out and have a look. So this one has just a slight off, so we might need to push it a little bit more. Nimble hands, yes. That's what we need, nimble hands. Okay, so for the next compression fitting, we can actually make sure that it's nice and tight. Right. And then double check the CPU part. Right, it's nice and tight, should be fine. Okay, next part, this other side of the tube. We need to make sure it's right here. Here.
呢個係主機嚟㗎。
Bending the tubes and fitting in the fittings is one of the hardest part. So that, yeah. See my hand right here? Yeah, so, yep, so we fitted the CPU water block onto system, and the tubes are nice and tight, with compression fitting. Now what we're going to do is fill this thing with coolant, and we'll probably do that tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow. That'll involve turning this thing upside down, and we fill it from the radiator upwards. So the radiator is this way. We're going to turn it this way, and then we're going to fill it from here. So that's the part we'll do tomorrow. One of these is very good. There's some tissue for a bed test. Alright, so this part is done, this first part, and this is basically get the angle right here. So this part was basically fitting the CPU water block onto the motherboard, and then fitting the tubes, and then mounting it back onto the system. Okay, I've got some coolant in there already, but we'll top it up a little bit more tomorrow. Okay, so that part's done, and then we'll do up the rest of the filling tomorrow. Funkykit at Make a Faire 2017 in Hong Kong. So tomorrow then we'll have Trouffman as well, and we'll do a bit of overclocking as well. That'll be interesting. And I'm gonna leave everyone back onto our live stream, and then kind of we'll take a break. So enjoy the live stream feed while we take a break.